The Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina stand as a testament to nature's artistry. Their peaks, cloaked in emerald forests, pierce the sky. Waterfalls cascade down ancient rock faces, their melody a constant in the symphony of the wild. These mountains have captivated hearts for centuries. They are a sanctuary for the soul, a place where time seems to slow. Generations have found solace and inspiration amidst these peaks. Early settlers carved a life from the rugged terrain, their stories echoing through the valleys. Artists and writers have long sought refuge in the mountains' embrace. Their canvases and pages burst with the colors and emotions evoked by this breathtaking landscape. But the Blue Ridge Mountains are more than just a picturesque backdrop. They are a vital ecosystem, a tapestry woven from a rich diversity of life. Black bears roam the forest, their presence a reminder of the wildness that still thrives. The call of the whip-poor-will punctuates the twilight, a haunting melody that speaks of the mountain's enduring spirit. These mountains hold a powerful allure, drawing visitors from far and wide. They come to hike the Appalachian Trail, to lose themselves in the embrace of nature. They come to experience the warmth of mountain hospitality, to hear the stories whispered by the wind through the trees. But beneath the surface of this idyllic paradise, a subtle shift is occurring. The mountains, once a symbol of unwavering permanence, are facing unprecedented challenges. A palpable tension hangs in the air, a subtle unease that belies the outward tranquility of the Blue Ridge Mountains. The seasons, once predictable in their rhythm, now arrive with a touch of uncertainty. Winters, once blanketed in snow, are becoming milder, the silence of frozen waterfalls replaced by the murmur of melting ice. Spring arrives earlier, its vibrant blooms a deceptive mask for the anxieties that lie beneath. The air itself feels different, heavier with humidity, as if the mountains themselves are struggling to breathe. Summer days stretch longer, the sun beating down with an intensity that parches the land. The once familiar scents of pine and damp earth are now intermingled with the acrid tang of smoke, a stark reminder of the wildfires that rage with increasing frequency. This unease is not merely a figment of imagination, it is the tangible manifestation of a changing climate, a reality that is reshaping the very fabric of life in the Blue Ridge Mountains. The mountains, once a symbol of enduring strength, are now on the front lines of a global crisis, their fate intertwined with the choices made by humanity. The changes are subtle at first, easily dismissed as anomalies, but their cumulative impact is undeniable. The mountains are sending us a message, a plea for understanding and action, a reminder that we are all connected to the delicate web of life that sustains us. The skies above the Blue Ridge, once a canvas of predictable beauty, now reflect the growing chaos of a changing climate. Clouds gather with unusual swiftness, transforming clear blue skies into brooding tempests within the span of a single afternoon. Rain, once a gentle nourisher of life, now falls with torrential force, overwhelming rivers and streams, transforming tranquil waterways into raging torrents. The rhythm of the seasons, once as reliable as the rising and setting of the sun, is now disrupted. Spring arrives earlier, its delicate blossoms vulnerable to late frosts. Summers are hotter and drier, increasing the risk of wildfires that scorch the land and choke the air with smoke. Winters are milder, with less snowfall, depriving the mountains of the life-giving meltwater that sustains them. These unpredictable weather patterns are not merely an inconvenience, they are a threat to the delicate balance of the mountain ecosystem. Plants and animals struggle to adapt to the shifting conditions. Farmers face uncertainty, their crops vulnerable to the whims of the erratic climate. The mountains, once a place of refuge from the uncertainties of the world, are now a stark reminder that climate change is not a distant threat. It is a present reality with far-reaching consequences. The unpredictable skies above the Blue Ridge are a call to action, a reminder that we must address this global crisis before it irrevocably alters the landscapes we cherish. A fever grips the forests of the Blue Ridge, a slow, insidious rise in temperature that threatens the very lifeblood of these ancient woodlands. The once cool, damp undergrowth, home to a rich tapestry of ferns, mosses, and wildflowers, is becoming hotter and drier, leaving the forest floor vulnerable to invasive species and wildfires. The trees themselves, the very pillars of this ecosystem, are showing signs of stress. Their leaves turn brown and brittle earlier in the season. Their growth is stunted, their ability to absorb carbon dioxide compromised. The forests, once vibrant lungs of the planet, are struggling to breathe in the warming air. As temperatures rise, so too does the risk of insect infestations. Pests, once kept in check by the cold winters, are thriving in the milder climate, decimating entire stands of trees. The emerald tapestry of the Blue Ridge is slowly fading, replaced by a patchwork of brown and gray, a stark reminder of the invisible threat that permeates the air. The rising temperatures are not merely a concern for the forests, they are a harbinger of wider ecological disruption. The mountains are a crucial source of fresh water for the surrounding regions. As the forests struggle, so too does the delicate balance of the entire watershed. The forests of the Blue Ridge Mountains, once alive with the sounds of nature's symphony, are growing eerily quiet. The familiar calls of birds that once echoed through the trees are fading, replaced by an unsettling silence. The rustling of leaves, once a constant backdrop to the forest's melody, now carries a hint of unease, as if the very trees themselves are holding their breath. The silence is not simply an absence of sound, it is a void left by the disappearance of countless creatures that once called these mountains home. The insects that buzzed among the wildflowers are fewer in number, their delicate wings no longer brushing against the petals. The frogs that croaked by the streams, their voices a chorus of life, are now heard only sporadically, their calls tinged with a hint of desperation. This growing silence is a stark reminder that the delicate web of life in the Blue Ridge Mountains is unraveling. Each missing voice, each absent rustle, represents a species struggling to survive in a rapidly changing world. The mountains, once a sanctuary for biodiversity, are now a battleground for survival, where the very essence of wildness is at stake. The silence of the forest is a call to attention, a plea from the natural world to recognize the consequences of our actions. It is a reminder that the fate of these mountains and the creatures that inhabit them is inextricably linked to our own. The red wolf, once a symbol of the wild spirit of the American South, now teeters on the brink of extinction, its very existence hanging by a thread in the mountains of North Carolina. Hunted nearly to oblivion in the 20th century, this elusive predator was given a second chance in the 1980s, when a small population was reintroduced to the Alligator River National Wildlife Refuge. Despite the best efforts of conservationists, the red wolf's journey back from the brink has been fraught with challenges. Habitat loss, disease, and hybridization with coyotes have all taken their toll on the fragile population. Today, fewer than 20 red wolves are estimated to roam free in the wild, their howls echoing through the night, a poignant reminder of their precarious existence. The red wolf's plight is a stark illustration of the challenges facing endangered species in a rapidly changing world. It is a story of resilience in the face of adversity, of hope amidst despair. It is a reminder that the fate of this iconic predator is not yet sealed, that there is still time to rewrite its story. The survival of the red wolf depends on a concerted effort from conservationists, policymakers, and the public alike. It requires a commitment to protecting its remaining habitat, to mitigating the threats it faces, and to raising awareness of its plight. The red wolf's story is a call to action, a reminder that we have a responsibility to safeguard the future of this magnificent creature. Hidden beneath the fallen leaves and within the cool, damp crevices of the Blue Ridge Mountains lies a secret world teeming with life, the realm of the Appalachian salamanders. These remarkable amphibians, often overlooked in the grand scheme of things, are among the most diverse and ecologically important creatures in these ancient mountains. Appalachian salamanders, with their vibrant colors and intricate patterns, are a testament to the region's rich biodiversity. They play a vital role in the mountain ecosystem, consuming insects, aerating the soil, and serving as indicators of environmental health. Yet these silent guardians of the forest floor are facing a growing number of threats. Habitat loss, climate change, disease, and pollution are all taking their toll on these sensitive creatures. As temperatures rise and rainfall patterns shift, many salamander species are finding their once suitable habitats no longer able to support them. The delicate balance of their mountain home is being disrupted, pushing some species towards the brink. Protecting these hidden treasures requires a multifaceted approach. Conserving their remaining habitat, mitigating the impacts of climate change, and reducing pollution are all crucial steps in ensuring their survival. Raising awareness about the importance of these often overlooked creatures is also paramount. The dawn chorus, once a defining characteristic of the Blue Ridge Mountains, is losing its vibrancy. The sweet melodies of songbirds that once filled the air, announcing the arrival of a new day, are becoming increasingly faint. Species that were once commonplace are now sighted less frequently, their absence leaving a noticeable void in the mountain soundscape. The decline of songbirds in the Blue Ridge Mountains is a complex issue with multiple contributing factors. Habitat loss, climate change, pesticide use, and collisions with windows are all taking their toll on these delicate creatures. As forests are fragmented and degraded, many bird species are losing their nesting sites and food sources. The changing climate is also disrupting the delicate timing of bird migration and breeding cycles. Birds that rely on specific food sources, such as insects, are finding their prey availability out of sync with their needs. Pesticides, used widely in agriculture and landscaping, are also poisoning insects, depriving birds of a crucial food source. Addressing the decline of songbirds requires a collaborative effort. Protecting and restoring habitat, reducing pesticide use, making windows safer for birds, and mitigating the impacts of climate change are all essential steps in reversing this alarming trend. Citizen science initiatives, where volunteers monitor bird populations, are also playing a vital role in tracking the status of these feathered indicators of environmental health. The tranquility of the Blue Ridge Mountains, once seemingly eternal, is now subtly interwoven with the distant rumble of progress. The winds that carry the scent of pine and damp earth now also carry whispers of change, of a world beyond the sheltering embrace of these ancient peaks. The rhythm of life, once dictated by the seasons and the cycles of nature, is now influenced by the pulse of a modernizing world. The change is most evident in the growing presence of technology, once a distant murmur, now a tangible force in the lives of mountain communities. Cell phone towers rise above the tree line, their signals reaching into once isolated hollows. The internet, once a novelty, is now a necessity, connecting mountain residents to a global network of information and commerce. This influx of technology, while offering unprecedented opportunities, also brings challenges. The digital divide, the gap between those with access to technology and those without, is a stark reality in many mountain communities. The cost of internet service, the lack of reliable infrastructure, and the digital literacy gap all present significant obstacles. Yet, amidst these challenges, there is a spirit of resilience, a determination to harness the power of progress while preserving the unique character of mountain life. Communities are coming together to bridge the digital divide, to ensure that all residents have the opportunity to thrive in an increasingly interconnected world. Amidst the rolling hills and verdant valleys of western North Carolina, a city is undergoing a remarkable transformation. Asheville, once known primarily as a haven for artists and a gateway to the Blue Ridge Mountains, is rapidly emerging as a vibrant tech hub, attracting entrepreneurs, innovators, and tech giants alike. The city's appeal lies in its unique blend of urban amenities and natural beauty. Surrounded by the inspiring landscapes of the Blue Ridge Mountains, Asheville offers a high quality of life, with a thriving arts and culture scene, a burgeoning culinary landscape, and a strong sense of community. This combination of factors has proven to be a magnet for tech talent, drawn to Asheville's entrepreneurial spirit and its promise of a more balanced lifestyle. Startups are flourishing, drawn to the city's collaborative ecosystem and its relatively affordable cost of living compared to larger tech hubs. Established tech companies are also taking notice, establishing offices and research facilities in Asheville, attracted by the city's growing pool of skilled workers and its strategic location within the Southeast. This influx of tech investment is bringing new jobs, new opportunities, and new challenges to the region. While Asheville thrives as a burgeoning tech hub, the digital divide casts a long shadow across many rural communities in the Blue Ridge Mountains. The internet, a lifeline to education, healthcare, and economic opportunity in the 21st century, remains out of reach for many mountain residents, hindering their ability to fully participate in the digital age. The challenges are multifaceted. The rugged terrain and sparse population density of many mountain areas make it economically challenging for internet service providers to extend broadband infrastructure to every home and business. The cost of internet service, even when available, can be prohibitive for low-income families. Moreover, a digital literacy gap persists, with many residents lacking the skills and knowledge to effectively navigate the digital world. This gap is particularly pronounced among older adults who may not have grown up with computers and the internet. Bridging the digital divide is not merely a matter of infrastructure, it requires a multi-pronged approach. Public-private partnerships are crucial to expanding broadband access to underserved areas. Digital literacy programs are essential to empower residents with the skills to thrive in the digital economy, and affordable internet options are vital to ensure that all residents have the opportunity to connect. For generations, the rhythm of life in the Blue Ridge Mountains was intimately tied to the land. Family farms passed down through generations dotted the valleys and hillsides, their fields yielding sustenance and a deep connection to the soil. But the face of agriculture is changing, and many mountain farms are struggling to adapt to the pressures of a globalized food system. Small-scale farms, once the backbone of rural communities, are facing increasing competition from large-scale industrial farms. The rising costs of land, labor, and equipment make it difficult for small farms to compete on price. The demand for locally grown food, while growing, is still a niche market, often inaccessible to consumers in urban areas. The changing climate is also taking its toll on mountain farms. Unpredictable weather patterns, including late frosts, droughts, and intense storms, are making it increasingly challenging to grow crops reliably. The traditional knowledge of weather patterns and growing seasons passed down through generations is no longer a guarantee of success. Despite these challenges, a spirit of resilience endures among mountain farmers. Many are diversifying their crops, embracing organic and sustainable farming practices, and finding creative ways to connect directly with consumers through farmers markets, community-supported agriculture programs, and agritourism. A new generation stands at a crossroads in the Blue Ridge Mountains, caught between the allure of tradition and the pull of opportunity beyond the familiar peaks and valleys. The decision to stay or to seek new horizons is a deeply personal one, shaped by a complex interplay of factors. For some, the mountains are more than just a place. They are an integral part of their identity, their roots running deep in the soil of their ancestors. The sense of community, the connection to nature, and the slower pace of life are all powerful draws that keep them tethered to their mountain home. Yet, for others, the mountains can feel isolating, lacking the economic opportunities and social connections that many young people crave. The lure of the city, with its promise of higher-paying jobs, diverse social scenes, and access to a wider range of experiences, is a powerful magnet. The decision to stay or leave is rarely easy, often fraught with a mix of excitement, apprehension, and a sense of loss. It is a decision that has implications not only for the individuals involved, but for the future of mountain communities as a whole. The bright lights of the city, once a distant glimmer on the horizon, beckon with increasing allure to many young people growing up in the Blue Ridge Mountains. The promise of greater economic opportunity, a wider range of career choices, and a more diverse social scene is a powerful draw, particularly for those who feel constrained by the limited options available in their rural communities. The city offers the chance to reinvent oneself, to shed the expectations and limitations of small-town life and embrace new experiences. It is a place where ambition is celebrated, where dreams seem within reach, and where the possibilities seem endless. However, the allure of the city is often accompanied by a healthy dose of uncertainty. The cost of living in urban areas is significantly higher, and the competition for jobs and housing can be fierce. The anonymity of city life can be both liberating and isolating, offering both freedom and a lack of the close-knit community ties that characterize many rural areas. The decision to move to the city is often a trade-off, a balancing act between the pursuit of opportunity and the potential sacrifices involved. It is a decision that requires careful consideration, a realistic assessment of the challenges and rewards that lie ahead. As the winds of change sweep through the Blue Ridge Mountains, there is a growing movement to preserve the region's rich cultural heritage, to honor the traditions, stories, and values that have shaped the character of mountain communities for generations. This movement takes many forms. Local historical societies are working tirelessly to document and preserve the history of mountain communities, from the stories of early settlers to the traditions of music, crafts, and storytelling that have been passed down through generations. Musicians and artists are drawing inspiration from the region's rich cultural tapestry, keeping alive the sounds of bluegrass, old-time, and gospel music, and creating art that reflects the beauty and spirit of the mountains. Community organizations are hosting festivals and events that celebrate mountain heritage, providing opportunities for residents and visitors alike to experience the unique culture of the region. And educational programs are teaching young people about the history and traditions of their mountain heritage, fostering a sense of pride and connection to their roots. The challenges and opportunities facing the Blue Ridge Mountains are complex and multifaceted, requiring a diversity of perspectives and a collaborative spirit to navigate effectively. No single voice, no single community, no single generation holds all the answers. It is through a tapestry of voices woven together that solutions can be found. Community dialogues, where residents from all walks of life come together to share their concerns, hopes, and ideas, are essential. These dialogues provide a platform for building understanding, bridging divides, and fostering a sense of shared purpose. Collaboration between local organizations, government agencies, businesses, and residents is crucial. By working together, pooling resources, and sharing knowledge, communities can amplify their impact and create more sustainable solutions. It is essential to listen to the voices of those most affected by change, to understand their needs and perspectives. This includes longtime residents who have witnessed the evolution of their communities, newcomers who bring fresh perspectives and experiences, and young people who will inherit the legacy of the decisions made today. Education plays a pivotal role in shaping the future of the Blue Ridge Mountains, empowering future generations with the knowledge, skills, and perspectives they need to thrive in a rapidly changing world. It is through education that communities can bridge the digital divide, foster economic opportunity, and prepare young people to become stewards of their mountain heritage. Schools in the region are embracing innovative approaches to education, incorporating technology into the classroom, fostering critical thinking skills, and providing students with opportunities for hands-on learning experiences that connect them to their local environment and community. Community colleges are playing a vital role in providing workforce training programs that equip residents with the skills they need to compete in the 21st century economy. These programs focus on high-demand fields such as healthcare, information technology, and advanced manufacturing. Universities in the region are conducting cutting-edge research on issues relevant to the Blue Ridge Mountains, such as environmental conservation, sustainable development, and rural economic development. This research is helping to inform policy decisions and find innovative solutions to the challenges facing the region. The Blue Ridge Mountains, with their breathtaking scenery, abundant outdoor recreation opportunities, and charming small towns, have long been a magnet for tourists seeking respite from the hustle and bustle of city life. Tourism is a vital part of the region's economy, providing jobs, supporting local businesses, and generating revenue. However, the challenge lies in finding a balance between promoting tourism and preserving the very qualities that make the region so special. Sustainable tourism is not about limiting tourism, it is about managing it in a way that benefits both visitors and residents. This includes promoting responsible tourism practices, such as leave no trace principles, to minimize the impact of visitors on the environment. It also involves diversifying tourism offerings beyond traditional attractions such as hiking, scenic drives, farm tours, craft demonstrations, and music festivals. Investing in infrastructure such as trails, campgrounds, and visitor centers is crucial to accommodate visitors while minimizing their impact on the environment. And engaging local communities in the tourism planning process is essential to ensure that tourism development aligns with community values and priorities. Section 11. Investing in infrastructure supporting mountain communities. Investing in infrastructure is crucial to unlocking the economic potential of the Blue Ridge Mountains and supporting the well-being of mountain communities. This includes investing in traditional infrastructure such as roads, bridges, and broadband internet, as well as in social infrastructure such as schools, healthcare facilities, and community centers. Improving transportation infrastructure is essential to connecting rural communities to economic opportunities, improving access to healthcare and education, and enhancing overall quality of life. This includes maintaining and upgrading existing roads and bridges, as well as exploring alternative transportation options such as public transportation and bike paths. Expanding broadband internet access is crucial to bridging the digital divide, fostering economic development, and improving access to education, healthcare, and other essential services. This requires public-private partnerships to extend broadband infrastructure to underserved areas and make internet service more affordable. Investing in social infrastructure such as schools, healthcare facilities, and community centers is essential to supporting the well-being of mountain communities. This includes providing access to quality education, affordable healthcare, and community spaces that foster social connection and civic engagement. Section 12. A Global Perspective: Lessons from Rural Renaissance. The challenges and opportunities facing the Blue Ridge Mountains are not unique. These mountains, with their rich history and natural beauty, are emblematic of the broader struggles and triumphs seen in rural areas worldwide. Around the world, rural communities are grappling with similar issues, from economic decline and population loss to the impacts of globalization and climate change. These challenges can seem insurmountable, but they also present unique opportunities for innovation and growth. However, amidst these challenges, there are also inspiring examples of rural communities that are thriving, demonstrating that a bright future is possible for rural areas. These success stories show that with the right strategies and community spirit, rural areas can not only survive, but flourish. Learning from the successes of other rural communities can provide valuable insights for the Blue Ridge Mountains. By studying what has worked elsewhere, local leaders and residents can adapt and implement similar strategies to address their own unique challenges. For example, the Basque region of Spain has undergone a remarkable transformation in recent decades, from a region struggling with industrial decline to a global leader in sustainable development and renewable energy. This transformation was driven by a strong focus on innovation, community involvement, and sustainable practices. The Scottish Highlands, once synonymous with economic hardship and depopulation, have experienced a resurgence in recent years, driven by investments in tourism, renewable energy, and creative industries. These investments have not only revitalized the local economy, but also preserved the region's unique cultural heritage. These examples demonstrate that rural revitalization is possible, and that it often involves a combination of factors, including investing in education and skills training, promoting entrepreneurship and innovation, embracing technology, and preserving cultural heritage. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in building a resilient and prosperous rural community. Equipping residents with the skills they need to compete in the global economy is crucial. This includes not only traditional education, but also vocational training and lifelong learning opportunities. Fostering a culture of entrepreneurship and supporting the growth of small businesses is essential for creating jobs and diversifying rural economies. Small businesses are often the backbone of rural communities, providing essential services and employment opportunities. Leveraging technology to bridge the digital divide, improve access to services, and create new economic opportunities is crucial. In today's digital age, access to high-speed internet and digital tools can open up new avenues for education, healthcare, and business. Celebrating and preserving the unique culture and heritage of rural areas can attract tourists, foster a sense of pride among residents, and contribute to economic development. By valuing and promoting their cultural assets, rural communities can create a vibrant and sustainable future. Section 13. The Mountains' Resilience, a Beacon of Hope. The Blue Ridge Mountains, for centuries a symbol of enduring strength and unwavering permanence, now stand at a crossroads, facing a confluence of challenges and opportunities that will shape their future for generations to come. Yet, amidst the uncertainty, there is a sense of resilience, a spirit of innovation, and a deep love for these mountains that offers a beacon of hope. The people of the Blue Ridge Mountains are resilient, shaped by generations who have weathered storms both literal and figurative. They possess a deep connection to their land, a strong work ethic, and a spirit of community that has seen them through difficult times. The mountains themselves are resilient, their ecosystems adapting to changing conditions, their forests regenerating after fires, their streams flowing ever onward. They are a testament to the enduring power of nature, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, life finds a way. The future of the Blue Ridge Mountains is not preordained. It will be shaped by the choices made today, by the actions taken to address the challenges and seize the opportunities that lie ahead. It is a future that will be written collaboratively by the people who call these mountains home, working together to create a future where both people and nature can thrive. Nature's playground, a magnet for adventure. The Blue Ridge Mountains, with their towering peaks, cascading waterfalls, and verdant forests, have long been a sanctuary for nature lovers and adventure seekers. A playground for all seasons, these ancient mountains offer a diverse array of outdoor recreation opportunities, drawing visitors from far and wide to experience the invigorating embrace of the great outdoors. From challenging hikes to leisurely strolls, from exhilarating whitewater rafting to peaceful kayaking trips, the Blue Ridge Mountains offer an adventure for every age and ability. The region is home to thousands of miles of hiking trails, winding through dense forests, across open meadows, and to breathtaking summits offering panoramic views of the surrounding landscape. For those who prefer to experience nature from the water, the region's pristine rivers and lakes offer opportunities for kayaking, canoeing, fishing, and swimming. The gentle currents of the French Broad River provide a relaxing setting for a leisurely paddle, while the rapids of the Nantahala River offer an adrenaline-pumping challenge for experienced rafters. Cyclists can choose from a network of scenic roads and challenging mountain bike trails, winding through forests, along rivers, and past historic sites. And for those who prefer to experience nature at a slower pace, horseback riding, rock climbing, and zip-lining offer unique ways to connect with the mountain environment. Trails of Discovery, hiking the Blue Ridge's spine. The Appalachian Trail, a 2,190-mile footpath stretching from Georgia to Maine, winds its way through the heart of the Blue Ridge Mountains, offering a challenging and rewarding journey for thru-hikers and day trippers alike. This iconic trail, often referred to as the AT, is a testament to the human spirit of adventure and the enduring allure of the wilderness. For thru-hikers, those who attempt to hike the entire length of the trail in a single season, the AT is a transformative experience, a physical, mental, and emotional journey that tests their limits and reveals their inner strength. Along the way, they encounter breathtaking scenery, diverse wildlife, and a unique community of fellow hikers who share their passion for the outdoors. For day trippers, the AT offers countless opportunities to experience the beauty and tranquility of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Well-maintained sections of the trail, accessible from various points along the Blue Ridge Parkway, provide hikes of varying lengths and difficulty levels, catering to families with young children, as well as experienced hikers. Whether you're seeking a challenging multi-day trek or a leisurely afternoon stroll, the Appalachian Trail offers a chance to escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life and reconnect with the rhythms of nature. It's a journey of discovery, a chance to explore the natural wonders of the Blue Ridge Mountains and to discover the hidden depths within yourself. On the water's edge, kayaking tranquil waterways. The Blue Ridge Mountains, often associated with towering peaks and challenging hikes, also harbor a network of pristine rivers and lakes that offer a tranquil escape for those seeking adventure on the water. Kayaking, with its gentle pace and intimate perspective, provides a unique way to experience the beauty and serenity of these waterways. Imagine gliding silently across the glassy surface of a mountain lake, the only sounds the gentle splash of your paddle and the calls of birds echoing across the water. The air is fresh and invigorating, carrying the scent of pine needles and damp earth. The surrounding mountains, reflected in the water's surface, create a sense of being enveloped by nature's embrace. For those seeking a more exhilarating experience, the region's rivers offer a range of challenges, from gentle rapids to Class 4 whitewater. Guided rafting trips provide opportunities for beginners to experience the thrill of navigating rapids, while experienced kayakers can test their skills on more challenging sections of river. Whether you prefer a leisurely paddle or an adrenaline-pumping adventure, kayaking in the Blue Ridge Mountains offers a chance to connect with nature on a deeper level, to experience the tranquility of the water and the grandeur of the surrounding landscape. Section 4. A cyclist's paradise pedaling through scenic splendor. The Blue Ridge Mountains, with their winding roads, challenging climbs, and breathtaking scenery, are a cyclist's paradise, offering a diverse range of routes for riders of all abilities. From leisurely rides along scenic byways to grueling climbs up mountain passes, the region's cycling opportunities are as varied as the landscape itself. For road cyclists, the Blue Ridge Parkway, a 469-mile scenic roadway that winds along the crest of the Blue Ridge Mountains, is a must-do. With its gentle grades, sweeping curves, and stunning views, the parkway offers a world-class cycling experience, attracting riders from around the globe. Mountain bikers will find a network of challenging trails, ranging from beginner-friendly loops to technical descents that will test the skills of even the most experienced riders. The region's diverse terrain, from smooth single-track to rocky descents, provides a playground for mountain bikers of all levels. Whether you prefer the smooth pavement of a scenic byway or the rugged terrain of a mountain bike trail, cycling in the Blue Ridge Mountains offers a chance to experience the region's beauty and challenge your physical limits. It's a chance to breathe in the fresh mountain air, feel the wind in your hair, and experience the exhilaration of conquering a challenging climb or navigating a technical descent. Section 5. The Call of the Wild, camping under starry skies. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows across the Blue Ridge Mountains, a sense of tranquility descends upon the land. The air cools, the sounds of daytime activity fade, and the stars begin to twinkle in the darkening sky. It's the perfect time to escape the confines of civilization and answer the call of the wild by spending a night camping under the stars. The Blue Ridge Mountains offer a range of camping options, from developed campgrounds with amenities like restrooms and showers, to primitive campsites accessible only by hiking or backpacking. Whether you prefer the comfort of a campground or the solitude of a backcountry site, there's a camping experience for you in the Blue Ridge. Imagine pitching your tent in a secluded meadow, surrounded by towering trees and the sounds of nature. As darkness falls, the stars appear, countless pinpricks of light against the velvety black canvas of the night sky. The air is filled with the sounds of crickets chirping, owls hooting, and the occasional rustle of leaves as a nocturnal creature goes about its business. Camping in the Blue Ridge Mountains is a chance to disconnect from the digital world, to reconnect with nature, and to experience the simple pleasures of life, the warmth of a campfire, the taste of food cooked over an open flame, and the camaraderie of sharing stories with friends and loved ones under a star-filled sky. Section 6. Ecotourism's embrace, treading lightly, giving back. Ecotourism, a growing trend in the travel industry, emphasizes responsible travel to natural areas that conserves the environment and sustains the well-being of local people. The Blue Ridge Mountains, with their pristine natural beauty and rich cultural heritage, are an ideal destination for eco-conscious travelers, seeking to minimize their impact on the environment while supporting local communities. Ecotourism operators in the Blue Ridge Mountains are committed to sustainable practices that minimize their environmental footprint, such as using energy-efficient technologies, reducing waste, and promoting responsible wildlife viewing guidelines. Many operators also partner with local conservation organizations to support efforts to protect and restore the region's natural resources. Travelers can embrace ecotourism principles by choosing accommodations that prioritize sustainability, such as eco-lodges and bed and breakfasts that use renewable energy and locally sourced products. They can also support local businesses, such as restaurants that source their ingredients from nearby farms and shops that sell locally made crafts. By making conscious choices about where they stay, what they eat, and how they interact with the environment, eco-conscious travelers can help to ensure that the Blue Ridge Mountains remain a vibrant and healthy destination for generations to come. The rise of ecotourism in the Blue Ridge Mountains has fostered a symbiotic relationship between tourism and local businesses, creating a virtuous cycle that benefits both visitors and residents. As more travelers seek out authentic experiences and locally made products, local businesses are stepping up to meet the demand, creating jobs, supporting the local economy, and preserving the region's unique character. Farm-to-table restaurants are popping up throughout the region, showcasing the bounty of local farms and providing fresh, seasonal cuisine that tantalizes the taste buds while supporting local agriculture. Craft breweries and wineries are drawing visitors eager to sample locally produced beverages, often using ingredients sourced from nearby farms. Artisans and craftspeople are finding new markets for their creations, selling their wares at farmers markets, craft fairs, and local shops. From pottery and jewelry to furniture and textiles, the creativity and craftsmanship of the region's artisans are on full display, providing visitors with unique souvenirs and supporting local artists. This symbiotic relationship between tourism and local businesses is helping to create a more sustainable and resilient economy in the Blue Ridge Mountains, one that is less reliant on outside industries and more rooted in the region's natural and cultural assets. The very popularity of the Blue Ridge Mountains, while a testament to their beauty and allure, also presents a paradox. The more people who flock to experience their wonders, the greater the potential impact on the delicate ecosystems that make them so special. The challenge lies in finding a balance between providing access to these natural treasures and preserving them for future generations. Overcrowding on popular trails can lead to erosion, habitat fragmentation, and disturbance to wildlife. Increased traffic on scenic byways can result in air and noise pollution, impacting both the visitor experience and the health of the environment. And the development of hotels, restaurants, and other tourist amenities, while necessary to accommodate visitors, can encroach upon natural habitats and fragment wildlife corridors. Addressing these challenges requires a multifaceted approach that involves educating visitors about responsible tourism practices, implementing sustainable tourism management strategies, and investing in infrastructure that can accommodate visitors while minimizing their impact on the environment. The challenges of balancing tourism and conservation in the Blue Ridge Mountains are not unique. Around the world, destinations facing similar pressures are implementing innovative solutions to manage tourism in a way that benefits both visitors and the environment. Learning from these global models of sustainability can provide valuable insights for the Blue Ridge region. In Costa Rica, a country renowned for its biodiversity and ecotourism industry, the government has implemented a certification program that recognizes and rewards businesses that meet specific sustainability criteria. This program has helped to raise environmental standards across the tourism industry, from hotels and restaurants to tour operators and transportation providers. In Bhutan, a small Himalayan nation that prioritizes gross national happiness over gross domestic product, tourism is carefully managed to minimize its impact on the environment and culture. Visitors pay a daily tariff that supports environmental conservation and cultural preservation efforts, and tourism development is guided by strict environmental and cultural impact assessments. These examples demonstrate that it is possible to manage tourism in a way that benefits both people and the planet. By learning from the successes and challenges of other destinations, the Blue Ridge Mountains can continue to welcome visitors while preserving the natural beauty and cultural heritage that make them so special. The future of the Blue Ridge Mountains, with their breathtaking beauty, rich biodiversity, and vibrant cultural heritage, rests in the hands of those who live, work, and play in this remarkable region. Preserving the mountains for future generations requires a collective effort, a shared commitment to stewardship that transcends individual interests and recognizes the interconnectedness of all living things. Residents, businesses, visitors, and policymakers all have a role to play in protecting the mountains. Residents can make conscious choices to reduce their environmental footprint, support local businesses that prioritize sustainability, and advocate for policies that protect the environment. Businesses can adopt sustainable practices, minimize their impact on the environment, and support conservation efforts. Visitors can educate themselves about responsible tourism practices, minimize their impact on the environment, and support local businesses that prioritize sustainability. Policymakers can enact policies that promote conservation, encourage sustainable development, and provide resources for environmental education and outreach. By working together, sharing knowledge, and embracing a shared vision of stewardship, we can ensure that the Blue Ridge Mountains continue to inspire and sustain generations to come. As we've journeyed through the heart of North Carolina's Blue Ridge Mountains, we've witnessed a region at a crossroads, grappling with a confluence of challenges and opportunities that will shape its destiny for generations to come. The Blue Ridge Mountains, with their rich history and breathtaking landscapes, are now facing a pivotal moment. The very forces that have sculpted these ancient peaks, time, change, and the interplay of natural and human forces are now converging in ways that demand our attention and inspire our action. These mountains have stood as silent witnesses to the passage of time, but now they call for our active participation. The tranquility of the mountains, once seemingly eternal, is now interwoven with the subtle hum of progress. The encroachment of development, with new housing projects and infrastructure, the allure of urban opportunities, drawing people away from traditional livelihoods, and the far-reaching impacts of climate change are leaving their mark on this once isolated region. The seasons are shifting, and the natural rhythms of the land are being disrupted. The delicate balance between tradition and progress, between preservation and growth, is being tested as never before. Yet amidst these challenges there is a palpable sense of resilience, a spirit of innovation, and a commitment to sustainable practices, and a deep-seated love for these mountains that offers a beacon of hope. The community is coming together, finding new ways to honor their heritage while embracing the future. The people of the Blue Ridge, shaped by generations who have weathered storms both literal and figurative, possess a deep connection to their land, a strong work ethic, and a determination to preserve their way of life, and a spirit of community that has seen them through difficult times. They gather at festivals, support each other in times of need, and celebrate their shared heritage. The question now is, how can we harness this resilience, this spirit of innovation, and this love for the mountains to chart a course for a future where both people and nature can thrive? How can we ensure that the next generation inherits a land that is both prosperous and pristine? The answer lies not in resisting change, but in embracing it, in finding ways to adapt and evolve while preserving the essence of what makes this region so special. It requires a collective effort, a shared vision, and a commitment to sustainable development. In finding ways to adapt and evolve while preserving the essence of what makes this region so special. Together, we can create a future where the Blue Ridge Mountains continue to inspire and sustain us for generations to come. The challenges facing the Blue Ridge Mountains, from climate change and habitat loss to economic disparity and cultural preservation, may seem daunting in their complexity. Yet, as we've explored these issues, a common thread has emerged: the interconnectedness of all things. The health of the environment, the vitality of the economy, the strength of communities, and the preservation of cultural heritage are inextricably intertwined. Recognizing these interconnections is essential for crafting sustainable solutions. Addressing climate change, for example, requires not only reducing greenhouse gas emissions, but also adapting to the impacts that are already being felt, such as more frequent and intense storms, rising temperatures, and shifting plant and animal ranges. This adaptation, in turn, requires collaboration between scientists, policymakers, businesses, and communities. Similarly, Fostering economic opportunity in the region requires investing in education and workforce development, supporting entrepreneurship and innovation, and bridging the digital divide. These efforts in turn can help to create a more diverse and resilient economy that is less reliant on extractive industries and more aligned with the region's natural and cultural assets. By recognizing and acting upon these interconnections, we can weave a tapestry of sustainability that supports the well-being of both people and nature in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Section 3. Nature's Resilience, a Testament to Adaptability. The Blue Ridge Mountains over eons have witnessed the ebb and flow of glaciers, the rise and fall of sea levels, and the evolution of countless species. Through it all, nature has demonstrated an extraordinary capacity for resilience, for adapting to changing conditions and finding new pathways to thrive. Forests, once decimated by logging, have regenerated, showcasing nature's ability to heal given time and opportunity. Rivers, once polluted by industrial waste, are running clearer thanks to conservation efforts and stricter environmental regulations. And wildlife, once driven to the brink of extinction, is making a comeback, a testament to the power of conservation and the tenacity of life itself. This resilience, however, is not limitless. The pace and magnitude of change currently underway, driven by human activities, are unprecedented in human history. Climate change, in particular, poses an existential threat, pushing ecosystems to their limits and exceeding their capacity to adapt. Yet even in the face of these challenges, nature offers a beacon of hope. By studying and understanding the mechanisms of resilience, by protecting and restoring natural habitats, and by mitigating the impacts of climate change, we can help to ensure that nature's extraordinary capacity for renewal endures. Section 4. The Human Element. Stewardship as a Shared Responsibility. The future of the Blue Ridge Mountains, and indeed the planet as a whole, hinges on our ability to embrace our role as stewards of the natural world. This stewardship is not merely an altruistic ideal, it is a matter of self-preservation. The health of our planet, the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, all depend on the health of ecosystems. This stewardship begins with recognizing that we are part of nature, not separate from it. Our actions, whether large or small, have consequences for the web of life. By making conscious choices to reduce our environmental footprint, to consume responsibly, and to advocate for policies that protect the environment, we can each make a difference. Stewardship also requires us to look beyond our immediate needs and to consider the well-being of future generations. The decisions we make today will have lasting consequences for the landscapes, the resources, and the opportunities that we pass on to our children and grandchildren. The Blue Ridge Mountains, with their breathtaking beauty and ecological significance, serve as a poignant reminder of what is at stake. By embracing our role as stewards, we can help to ensure that these mountains continue to inspire and sustain life for generations to come. Section 5. Embracing Innovation. Charting a Course for a Vibrant Future. Innovation, the driving force behind human progress, holds the key to addressing the challenges and seizing the opportunities facing the Blue Ridge Mountains. From technological advancements to social innovations, from entrepreneurial spirit to community-driven initiatives, the region is abuzz with creativity and a determination to forge a vibrant future. In the realm of technology, the region is witnessing the emergence of clean energy solutions such as solar and wind power that are reducing reliance on fossil fuels and creating new economic opportunities. Precision agriculture techniques are helping farmers to increase yields while minimizing environmental impacts. And broadband internet expansion is bridging the digital divide, connecting rural communities to educational and economic opportunities. Social innovations are also transforming the region. Community-based tourism initiatives are empowering local communities to benefit from tourism while preserving their cultural heritage. Farm-to-table restaurants and craft breweries are revitalizing local economies and showcasing the region's culinary bounty. And educational programs are fostering environmental literacy and inspiring the next generation of stewards. By embracing innovation, by fostering a culture of creativity and collaboration, the Blue Ridge Mountains can chart a course for a future that is both prosperous and sustainable. Section 6. The power of collaboration, uniting for a common purpose. The challenges facing the Blue Ridge Mountains are complex and interconnected, defying simple solutions. Addressing these challenges requires a collaborative approach, one that brings together diverse voices and perspectives, leverages the strengths of different sectors, and unites people around a common purpose. Throughout our journey, we've encountered inspiring examples of collaboration in action. We've seen conservation organizations partnering with landowners to protect critical habitats. We've witnessed businesses working with local communities to develop sustainable tourism initiatives. And we've observed government agencies collaborating with universities to conduct research that informs policy decisions. These collaborative efforts are demonstrating that by working together, by sharing knowledge and resources, and by embracing a shared vision, we can achieve far more than we can alone. The power of collaboration lies not only in pooling resources but also in fostering understanding, building trust, and creating a sense of shared ownership over solutions. The Blue Ridge Mountains, with their strong sense of community and tradition of working together, are fertile ground for collaboration. By nurturing this collaborative spirit, by fostering dialogue and understanding, and by uniting around a shared vision for the future, the region can overcome the challenges it faces and create a brighter future for all. Section 7. A legacy preserved, passing the torch to future generations. As we reflect on the challenges and opportunities facing the Blue Ridge Mountains, we are reminded that we are merely temporary caretakers of this remarkable region. The legacy we leave behind, the health of the environment, the vitality of the economy, the strength of communities, and the richness of cultural heritage will be passed on to future generations. It is our responsibility to ensure that this legacy is one of stewardship, one of innovation, and one of hope. We must teach our children the importance of caring for the environment, of respecting the interconnectedness of all living things, and of embracing the power of collaboration. We must equip them with the knowledge, the skills, and the values they need to navigate the challenges of the 21st century and to create a more just and sustainable world. And we must inspire them with a sense of hope, a belief that by working together, we can overcome the challenges we face and create a brighter future for all. The Blue Ridge Mountains, with their timeless beauty and enduring spirit, serve as a constant reminder of what is possible when we embrace our role as stewards, when we embrace innovation, and when we work together to create a legacy worthy of passing on to future generations. Section 8. The Mountains Beckon, an invitation to action. The Blue Ridge Mountains, with their breathtaking vistas, cascading waterfalls, and verdant forests, have long been a source of inspiration, a sanctuary for the soul, and a reminder of the power and beauty of the natural world. But these mountains are more than just a picturesque backdrop. They are a call to action, an invitation to engage in the ongoing story of this remarkable region. Whether you are a longtime resident, a frequent visitor, or someone who has only dreamed of experiencing the magic of the Blue Ridge, there are countless ways to answer this call. You can support local businesses that prioritize sustainability. You can volunteer your time to conservation organizations working to protect the region's natural resources. You can advocate for policies that promote environmental stewardship and economic opportunity. You can educate yourself about the challenges and opportunities facing the region and engage in informed dialogue about solutions. You can share your love for the mountains with others, inspiring them to appreciate and protect this special place. And you can simply choose to live a more sustainable life, reducing your impact on the environment and supporting businesses and organizations that share your values. The future of the Blue Ridge Mountains is not preordained. It will be shaped by the choices we make today, by the actions we take, and by the stories we tell. Let us choose to write a story of stewardship, of innovation, and of hope, a story that honors the legacy of this remarkable region and ensures that its beauty and wonder continue to inspire generations to come. The mountains beckon. How will you answer their call? Imagine standing on a mountain peak, feeling the wind on your face, and knowing that you are part of something much larger than yourself. The Blue Ridge Mountains are not just a place. They are a community, a shared heritage, and a collective responsibility. By teaching the younger generation about the importance of conservation, we ensure that the legacy of these mountains endures. Artists, too, play a crucial role, capturing the essence of the mountains in their work and inspiring others to see the beauty that surrounds us. Musicians and storytellers bring the spirit of the mountains to life, weaving tales that resonate with the heart and soul. Outdoor enthusiasts, from hikers to kayakers, find joy and challenge in the rugged terrain, each step and paddle stroke a testament to the mountain's allure. Simple acts like picking up litter or planting a tree contribute to the health and vitality of the ecosystem. Supporting local farmers and markets not only boosts the local economy but also promotes sustainable practices that benefit the environment. Enjoying farm-to-table dining experiences connects us to the land and the people who cultivate it, fostering a deeper appreciation for our natural resources. Community festivals and events celebrate the unique culture and heritage of the Blue Ridge, bringing people together in a shared sense of purpose and joy. In moments of quiet reflection by a mountain stream, we find clarity and resolve, a reminder of why we must protect these lands. As the sun rises over the Blue Ridge Mountains, it heralds a new day and a new opportunity to make a difference. Together, we can ensure that the story of the Blue Ridge Mountains is one of resilience, stewardship, and hope for the future. The mountains beckon. How will you answer their call?